In a related development, this time in South Africa, a South African police officer, Captain Khomotso Maluleke, is going over and beyond the call of duty to carry out her job as an officer in the South African Police Service. Captain Maluleke, a forensic social worker within the Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Investigations Unit, has learned sign language in order to help deaf GBV victims. So far, she has put at least 13 offenders of gender-based violence femicide behind bars in the Mpumalanga. 2 of these offenders were handed life imprisonment sentences for rape and others, with up to 8 years imprisonment for sexual assault, child neglect and assault in gender-based homicide. As a specialized forensic social worker, she says it is very important to ensure that victims of GBV get all the assistance they need. And now Captain Khomotso Maluleke joins me from Pretoria to discuss further on this. Captain Maluleke, it's nice to have you around.
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me?
Of course, we can hear you. So tell me, what actually triggered your interest in learning sign language and using it to help deaf victims of gender-based violence?
Yeah, let me start first by greeting the viewers at home and yourself. Yeah, indeed, because of my passion in working with people in the community, I think that made me to start studying sign language. Why? There was an incident happened years ago while I was working in a police station where a deaf victim came in the police station, wanted to report robbery and assault, but I couldn't assist. So it really touched me in a way that I ended up studying sign language today.
So
Thank you.
Okay, so what difference does it now make for those who are deaf but then are victims of this, knowing fully well that they have someone who can communicate in a language that they understand? What difference does it make for them now compared to before?
At least now, since you know that the language was officially launched this year, so indeed we are trying by all means, even though I'm not finished yet studying, I will be completing next year. As long as I can be able to take a statement from them, that will assist a lot. It raises away the challenges that I also personally find out before I can even start. Indeed, for now, everything it's becoming in place a little bit by bit, for them to be assisted.
We understand that it could be quite challenging for you in terms of getting information from these set of people and documenting this information. I'd like you to just share with us some insights into some of the challenges or obstacles that you face while you communicate with these deaf victims, and how you try as much as possible to understand them and overcome this challenge, because there might be some who might also not be telling the truth, or might also want to embellish or falsify facts being handed down. So how do you handle these situations while you communicate with them with the sign language?
Remember, as a social worker that practicing forensic social work, I'm not there to say a victim is telling a truth or a lie. I'm there to confirm if the abuse has been happened by the statement that I have given by the victim, him or herself. So as I've said before, that the challenges for me, it was before where I couldn't be able to assist them or help them, or they get the help they wanted as the community.
So in furtherance of this discussion and your efforts in helping them establish a case and, of course, look out for justice, how well do you think these discussions can be furthered or can be scaled up to ensure that victims who are engaged in this particular vices or are victims of these vices are safe, are supported, and of course, they have interactions that help them express themselves more by the time they, of course, converse with people like you while giving details of their incidences?
Yeah, if you can check their steps have taken. If you go to every CSC in the police, there is a poster that reminding the police, not only for deaf people, reminding the police about how to treat a victim of gender-based violence, where when a victim of GBV come to the CSC, you must take a victim to the separate room or to victim support center where you will interview the victim in a private place. So, and also in that victim support room, you can give them support emotionally, physically. When they are crying, there's tissue to assist that. You understand? So they now feel safe and supported when you take statement from them in a private space. And also you refer them to get some other maybe to the healthcare facilities, to psychologists, and so forth, so that they can get all the things they need from them.
Captain Khomotso Maluleke, fantastic job you're doing, and we hope that other women and other people can take cue from this to help those who suffer these incidences but then are deaf, and they will be able to find reprieve and justice. Thank you so much for talking to us at this time.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.